Hey guys, welcome to your SelectTech workout number 3. My name is Breann. I'm so excited to be your Bowflex Fitness Advisor for this workout. Over here I have Matt, and over here I have Jenny. To get started, what I want you to do is hit manual mode, enter, and start. You guys ready? All right, we're getting right into our warm-up. Now you're gonna be going between the LateralX and the SelectTech dumbbells to give you a head-to-toe, full-body cardio and strength workout. Now right now you should be going in that forward pedal motion, so your arrows are going up. I want your resistance at about a 1 or a 2. Fat burn zone, and it should feel very easy. So we're gonna ease into this workout. And your hand position can be anywhere that feels comfortable. So if we look over at the X3, Matt's got it right in the center there, and Jenny as well. The X5 has a little bit more options, so just grab wherever feels comfortable to you. Now in this workout, we're gonna be going back and forth between cardio and strength moves. We're gonna go ahead and get your heart rate up as high as we can in those cardio phases, come in and then just blast your body with some killer strength moves. I hope you guys are geared up. Are you guys ready? Great. So in this warm up, we got 1 more minute here. I want you to just take some nice big deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Very nice. Remember, everything that I cue is a recommendation. So when we get down to the weights, certainly you're gonna select a weight that feels good for you, and it can always change. So be really mindful and know that if you select a weight that might be a little bit heavy at first, you can always change that up. So we have about 45 more seconds here. I want you to just relax the body, shake the shoulders down away from the ears, take some deep breaths. Quick little warm up, and then we're gonna get right into our strength moves. Now remember, we can always increase that resistance, so we're gonna actually use that tool first in the final minute of our warm up. You got about 25 more seconds here. Taking some deep breaths. You guys smiling? Feeling really good. I hope you guys are ready. All right, what we're gonna do now is take our pedal stroke and start transitioning to a reverse movement. So your arrows are gonna now be going down. So make sure to make that transition now, and now I want you to hit your resistance to about a 2 to 3. You're gonna stay in that fat burn zone, probably inching up to the higher portion of that zone, and our feeling is gonna be around easy to moderate as we're just really getting into that final minute of your warm up. Now we have waters on set. I wanna make sure that you have some water at home too, because we're gonna be transitioning a lot, and there's definitely some time that you can just grab a couple sips. It's gonna keep you hydrated, keep you motivated, and we're gonna keep working as hard as you can today. All right, you guys, deep breaths. We got 30 more seconds of our warm up, and then we're gonna go right into the weights. Now I'll demo the weight movements as they come off of the machine, and we're gonna get started in about 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Good. Check out those feet. Make sure the heels are down. You really want to feel the lower body, feel the upper body moving. If you guys can, yep, they got their hands on the handles. Go ahead and just really stretch it out. I want big range of motion on this last 15 seconds as you're waking up the body and warming up. Good. You guys, final deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, breathe it out. And time. Go ahead and come down to the floor. Let's start our strength portion. At home, I want you to take a peek at me. Select a weight that feels comfortable to you. Remember, you can always change it. So if you look, when Jenny comes on, she's gonna have hers on the lower end. She's also gonna be showing modification, and Matt's gonna be going at a little higher weight. Our first exercise is a squat to press. So you're gonna have your feet just a little bit wider than hip distance apart. We're gonna sit down in that squat, core nice and tight, shoulder press overhead. You're gonna be there for 1 minute. We're then gonna switch into a Renegade Row to push up, and you're gonna go ahead and have your hands just outside the weights, push up, and then you're gonna simply grab one arm, Renegade Row, push up. You're gonna wanna watch Jenny if you need some options there, Renegade Row. Then you're gonna jump up for our final one, which is gonna be a Curtsy bicep curl. So we're gonna curl, same time we curtsy lunge. And then after 30 seconds there, we're gonna end up doing a tricep extension. Same thing, you're gonna hinge at the hip and kick those arms back. Are you guys ready? Yep. All right, go ahead and grab those SelectTech dumbbells. Let's stand up nice and tall, take a deep breath in. 1 minute, you guys ready? Squat press, and let's hit it. Come on, down and up. So I want you to really sink down low. Go ahead and really feel that squat. Keep the heels on the ground, shoulder press overhead. I'm gonna walk you through a little bit of option here. So let's go to Jenny first. So she's gonna show a little bit of a modification for you, which means she can limit the range of motion in that squat. She's also having a little bit of a lighter weight, so a little less load on the shoulders as she presses up. Make sure, and they're both executing this with great form, make sure that your abs are super tight, so as you press the weight overhead, you're not arching that lower back. We have to make sure that the core is engaged at all times. You guys have about 20 more seconds. Keep breathing. I wanna make sure you inhale and exhale, get that oxygen in and out. I'm gonna join you for the last 15 seconds here. Squatting down, keeping the chest up. This is our first set of 3. So first time we're just really honing in, locking in that form. 5 more seconds before we transition into Renegade Rota push-up. You guys ready? Weights down. You guys take a look at Jenny. So we're gonna go ahead and do our push-up. Jenny's gonna stay on her knees for her push-ups. And then Renegade Row, she pushes up. Great job. All the way down and core tight. Pull it straight up. I'm gonna come over and kind of walk through a little bit of what I want you to make notice of. Make sure, even as your knees are on the ground, that your spine is nice and straight. Make sure you keep looking down. Don't look up at me. Keep looking down at the floor. Keep your spine nice and neutral. Now, as you pull up for that row, I want you to squeeze back, squeeze the lat, and make sure you're pulling your elbow up to the ceiling. You guys are doing fantastic. Matt, how you feeling?
Good.
Good job. You also want to make sure that you're not moving your hips. So as you pull up to that row, make sure the hips stay nice and center. You have 10 more seconds before we jump back up. Come on, you guys, you can crank this out. I have a lot of faith in you. This is the first set. You're doing fantastic. In 3, 2, 1, jump up. We're now gonna hit our curtsy with bicep curls. Ready? So we're gonna go nice and low, drop it down, keep the chest up. Good. We're gonna find a nice cadence. This is your first set, so I want you to ease into it. Weight is in the front heel, chest is up, and your elbows are fixed. So as you do that curl, try to keep the elbows in at your sides. Just bring those weights up to the shoulders. We're here for 30 seconds before we transition just the upper body. So the lower body is gonna stay the same. Keep going nice and low. How you guys feeling? Good. Good job. 4 more seconds, maybe finish 1 more. Good, keep it up. Now we're gonna hit that tricep extension. So as you step back, bend over at the hips, squeeze with the triceps. Very nice, drop it down, flex back. Good, I wanna make sure that you're super mindful of those abs being extremely tight as you step side to side. Very nice, perfect job. How you feeling, Matt?
Good.
Good job. Keep the weight in that front heel. You guys have 5 more seconds, and then we're gonna go back to the LateralX for some cardio. In 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and set your weights down, and let's transition back to the LateralX. Now, when you get on, what I want you to do is start pedaling in a forward motion. You're gonna set your resistance to a 3 or 4, and we're gonna work on endurance for the first minute. So you're gonna hit manual mode, enter, start, go. Forward motion. Resistance at 3 to 4. Start ramping up the body for our first cardio push. How are we feeling? Good? Very nice, you guys. So this is gonna be a lot of back and forth. The more you do this, the easier those transitions are gonna feel. We're about halfway into this first minute. Again, look at your screen. You're working in an endurance phase, and the feeling should be moderate. We're gearing up for a hard push. So the next minute we come upon is gonna be hard, and I want you to remember what that feels like to you and really decide to push. So we're gonna go into a sprint. You got 20 seconds to gear up. Cool thing is, feet are gonna be going the same direction. The only thing that changes is your resistance. Are you guys ready for it? Take your final deep breaths. Remember, you gotta gear up for these sprints. Earn your break in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance up to 4 or 5. And I want you to go into a sprint. And I want it to feel hard. So what does that mean for you today? Hand position can be anything you want. We want those arms pushing and pulling and working. So this is gonna be a full body minute right now. Just get the heart rate up. Keep going. Jenny, how you feeling?
Good.
Good? She's pounding away. Matt, you killing it today?
Yeah.
Good. At home, how are you feeling? Check in with yourself. You're 30 seconds into this first sprint, and I want you to keep pushing. Keep going. Keep going. It feels so good after coming off strength exercises to just loosen up the body. Am I right? And the first set is always the hardest because you're trying to figure out what's coming next. So we got 15 seconds before we're gonna scale back just a little bit. So in about 10 seconds now, Jenny, we're gonna take this into a reverse pedal. So just kind of start thinking about that. In 3, 2, 1. I want you to now reverse. Arrows are gonna be going down. Change your resistance to a 3 or a 4. You're in an endurance phase now, and it's gonna be moderate. So just scaling back a tad. If you think about it, what we're doing right now is a little bit of a hit high and low to get the heart rate up, small recovery. Recovery is so important because it allows you to then push harder when you come back. So just stay with us. When I give you the opportunity to recover just a little bit, take it, because then I can count on you when we need to push it hard, yes? All right, 30 seconds, keep going. And then after this next minute, we're gonna hit the ground again and go back to weights. So I would really like you guys to give me everything you got right now. At home, just know we're gonna be with you and we're ready to push. 15 seconds, we're gonna go into another sprint. You're gonna stay in that reverse pedal, so arrows are gonna stay going down. Have you decided yet which direction you like best? It could change from workout to workout. All right, in 3, 2, 1, I want your resistance now to go to a 4 or a 5, and I want you to go into a reverse sprint, and I want you to go as hard as you can. I want this minute to feel hard. We're gonna transition off of the LateralX after this, so this minute is your chance to get your heart rate up as high as you can before we hit that weight circuit one more time. How you guys doing? Good? Play with your hand positions, especially if you are on the X5, you have so many options. Take the opportunity to move your hands around, feel it out, try something different, and every time you do it, make sure you switch it up a little bit. Can you guys switch up your hand positions? Try something else? Wherever you feel comfortable, there you go. Remember, if you take it to the center position, you're actually letting your legs do a little bit more of the work. So let's crank it out. You got 15 seconds. And then maybe I'll give them a water break. I'm not sure yet. Keep moving, keep going. You got 10 more seconds to push. How high can you spike that heart rate up in these 10 seconds? Is it feeling hard? Check in. 3, 2, 1. Nice job, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and come back to the ground. Now we already know what we're doing, so I want you to transition with us as fast as you can. Maybe change up the weight if you need to. Get ready, first minute on the clock, we're gonna be doing a squat press. You guys ready? Head and chest up. We're gonna keep our core super tight. In 3, 2, 1, squat press. So down and then just press those weights overhead. Nice job. Keeping the torso nice and straight, keeping your abs pulled in. It is really easy on that shoulder press to want to give yourself a little bit of a sway back. Why? Because it's going to have that low back cheating just a little bit. What you need to do is really, really tighten up these muscles. I don't want to see your ribs. I want to see everything super, super tight. Nice job, Jenny. And then just pushing your weight overhead. Now, as you squat, you notice Matt, he's going nice and deep into that squat. 2 ways to raise your heart rate. Get low and get high. So we really want to focus on both movements, making sure that both are the most effective in each direction. You got 15 more seconds, get a couple more in, squeeze the glutes. Also, maybe you want to actually count some reps in here. See how many you're getting, and you can always increase that from set to set. You can also increase the weight. 3 more seconds, we're gonna go down into Renegade Row and push up, and let's transition. Come on down, team. Go ahead and set those weights up. Push up, hands are on the outside, core tight, let's go. 1 push up, and then Renegade Row. And you wanna keep your hips nice and stable. Take your time, it's not a race. Until you have that really strong form locked in, I'd rather you go quality reps over quantity. So let's take a look at Jenny. She's breathing, I can hear her from here, and she's got a nice straight body alignment as she goes all the way down, pushing up, and then squeezing up through her lats. If I was right next to you, what I would like to see is your hips not shifting at all and squeezing the lat as you pull up. Elbow in by your side as if I was pulling from your elbow up and down. Very nice work. You guys have 10 more seconds. I see some sweat dripping off Matt. I love it. It's what I like to see. You guys, you got 5 more seconds before we jump up. In 3, 2, 1, come on up. Quick transition. Curtsy lunge to a bicep curl. You guys ready? Let's hit it. Curl down, come up. Good. It's really easy to get super intense here. I want you to just put a smile on your face. Keep squeezing those muscles. Keep working. The name of the game is just don't stop. You can certainly scale back on speed. You can decrease the range of motion. You can decrease the weight you're holding. Just try to at least get through it without stopping completely. However, if you need to pause, know that we're always here right back when you're ready to pick it up. All right, we're gonna transition, keep the arms up into tricep extension as you go back. Hinge a little bit at the waist. Now the triceps are the opposite to the bicep. So we're hitting both at the same intensity. You guys are looking so good. Breathing extra heavy, I can hear it from here. How you doing at home? You got 5 more seconds. Did I mention we're gonna run through this 3 times? If not, you just know now, this is your second time through. We're getting close. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Weights down. We're heading back to the LateralX. You guys are doing awesome. I need some high fives. Keep that energy high. Nice job, Matt. Jump on. You guys, same protocol. I want you to hit manual, enter, start, forward motion. Directly, right away, I want you to hit your resistance to 3 to 4. We're working in an endurance phase. Feeling should be moderate. This whole workout on the LateralX, hands can be wherever you choose, wherever it feels good to you. Keep going, keep going. Very nice. Matt, how you doing?
Good.
He's so intense. Can you smile for me? He's doing good. Trust me, if you can remember to keep a smile on your face, your workout is going to go by so much better because your body's going to believe what it sees up here. Keep going, you guys. You got 30 seconds. Now, if you remember from our first run through of the cardio portion, we're gearing up for our first sprint. Back to back. We're in the forward motion and we got our first sprint coming up. We are gonna increase the resistance and I want you to start thinking about what that means to you. I'm suggesting a 4 to 5. If you need to do more, if you need to do less, you have the power to do whatever feels good for you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, sprint, go. Come on, Jenny. Come on, Matt. I want you guys to go ahead and kick your resistance up to a 4 or 5. We're gonna go to the performance phase. This needs to feel hard. This needs to be where you push yourself. Now, there is a reason why you jumped on today. You got out, you're ready to hit your workout hard, and I'm here to support you, but now's the time to turn it on. So let's get moving. You got 1 minute. I love the minute chunks because you don't have any time to think about it, right? It's like just go, go, go. And you got 30 seconds left. Come on, come on. I'm checking out, you guys are high in that performance phase, very nice. Take a look. If you're at the end of the performance, I want you to kick it up a little bit more. And again, you can always increase the resistance. The more you do this, the more your body is gonna need that resistance to feel challenged. Be sure you're checking in and making sure you can do that and really increase that resistance for yourself so you can feel it. 5 more seconds before we scale back in 3, 2, 1. I want you to reverse that pedal motion now. Go back down to a 3 or a 4. We're in an endurance phase now. Moderate pace, right? Feels good. Notice I have not cued easy at all. This is gonna be a little bit of a high and low. However, it should never be easy. We're not fully recovering. We're just scaling back just a tad. Check in with your form. I wanna make sure you're giving nice long strides. You have a really nice extension without locking out your elbows. Your neck is relaxed. And again, please tighten up your core. The more you can keep your abs tight, the better your whole body is gonna work. One piece, right? We're working head to toe. Full body exercises starts with the abs being tight. How are you feeling? You guys, you're almost done. We're gonna do another sprint. You got about 10 more seconds. Jenny, are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it.
Reverse sprint. What do you guys like more, forward or reverse?
Reverse.
Reverse. Oh, so that means we're set up for a really nice set right now. Are you guys ready at home? All right, kick it up. I need your resistance to be a 4 or a 5, and I want it to feel hard. Now, when I cue easy, moderate, hard, that is up to you. You are in charge of what you do to manipulate it, but that's the goal. That's where you need to be in your workout. So we're sprinting, we're going a little bit faster, and we're starting to feel like, man, this is hard. Like you couldn't do this for more than a minute. And guess what? You don't have to. So you got 30 more seconds here. Keep going, heels are down. Really sit in this movement, squeeze the legs, squeeze the glutes, get your heart rate up as high as you can before what? We're gonna end up with the last circuit. We're already at circuit number 3. You guys have 15 seconds. There's a huge light at the end of the tunnel. Just stay with us, keep going. 10 more seconds, team. Start breathing. I want you to think about what weight you're gonna pick up when you come back to the floor in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, come on team, come on back down. Now, Opportunity right now, you can grab more, you can stay with the same, you can drop it down. Wherever you're at in your workout, I trust you, just do what's best for you. Grab your weight, we're gonna set up for the squat and press. Good, shoulder distance apart, maybe a little wider, core tight, chest up, 3, 2, and hit it. Let's go, squat, core tight, and press overhead. Good, last set. We can all agree, last set, yes, you're more fatigued, but what are you also? You're also more well-versed in what the movement is. So your ability to execute it with proper form should be a little bit higher. And you also know it's the last set, so you're able to hone in a little bit deeper on maxing out, correct? You want every rep to count. I don't want you to just skim through this workout. I want you to feel it. I want you to engage in it, and I want you to enjoy it, and just know that you're getting something out of this. Everything you put in, you're gonna get out. So keep going. You got about 15, 20 seconds. I play with it a little bit. That way it seems a little bit easier, right? Abs tight. Now when you sit back, I want you to really sit the hips back, squeeze the glutes. Nice job. Extremely good form. I hope you guys are dialed in. This is the last 5 seconds of this exercise. Keep going, keep going. We love this workout. All right, come on back down to the floor, you guys. We got Renegade Rota push-ups. Arms wide, core tight. Let's go. Push up, abs engaged. Elbow up, squeeze. Now at home, I hope you're breathing heavy, because that's all I hear behind me is really nice deep breaths in and exhale. Core super tight. Your body needs to come down in one piece as you lower the body into your push-up. Now I'm gonna come over and bug Matt and talk through a little bit of form that I'd like to see you guys execute at home as well. So his body is in one straight line. If you notice, he's looking about 3 inches in front of his weights. He's keeping his spine super neutral, core tight from his crown of his head all the way to his heels. Abs are tight. You guys are cranking these out like champs. Keep going, you got 15 seconds. Good job. Try to keep those hips a little bit more stable. Don't rotate. We want the core to do the work. We want the core to pull in tight. Nice job, Jenny. You guys got 3, 2, 1. Jump up. We got our curtsy, 2 bicep curls. Roll your shoulders back, chest up, and let's go. Smile, guys. Come on, heads up. You got this. There is no time like now than to really, really appreciate what your body's doing. We have now done 3 full circuits. You're coming back on the end of it, and you should not feel anything but super proud of yourself for how far you've come, and hone in on that to keep going strong. Elbows in, keep the arms up. Now transition, tricep kickbacks. Keep those lunges going, kick it back and squeeze. I don't know about you, but when I feel that extreme squeeze of my triceps, don't you just feel like you are literally getting cut rep by rep, right? Keep going, keep the elbows high, so as you bend over, fixed position, elbows up, really flex. Guess what? You have 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, weights down. We're gonna go back to the LateralX for your final run through. You guys already know exactly where we're going. So jump back on. All right, quickest way, we're gonna get started. You're gonna press manual mode, enter and start, and forward motion. Let's hit it, come on. Now set your resistance to 3 to 4. Very nice. Hand position, whatever feels comfortable to you. Endurance mode should feel moderate, okay? Just get into it. Let's cruise through it. It's our last time through. Now, it's a lot to transition from the machine to the floor and back, but does it not make the time fly by? Keep going. You guys keep the head and chest up. Keep smiling. We have 30 more seconds, and then, what was that? We're gonna do a sprint? All right, I'm ready. You guys got 20 seconds more. Go ahead and relax the shoulders. Again, this is our 3rd circuit. We've now done this through twice. You know what to expect. You also know your areas of opportunity, am I right? You know where you can go a little bit harder, and I'm gonna challenge you. I wanna see it. I wanna see what you're made of today. What did you bring to the table? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Resistance, 4 to 5, performance phase. It should feel hard right now. Go, 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 go. I want you to lock eyes on something, like something you're chasing, and you only got a minute to get there, and you're gonna get there. So just cruise through this exercise, cruise through this sprint. Jenny is determined. I wanna know what she's thinking about. Keep going, you guys. At home, stay with me on this. Just keep breathing. Just focus. Keep going, keep going. Crank through this. Very nice. And I'm just gonna talk through form a little bit more because I can never over-communicate the importance of form. I want your heels down. Whatever's comfortable as far as foot positioning is totally fine. Keep it down. Why? Make your legs do the work. They work for you. So let's go. Now arms, I want them pushing and pulling with intensity. You have 15 more seconds here. Re-engage the core before we scale back. We're gonna make a couple adjustments. Be ready for it. Can you guys go all out for 5 seconds? Come on. Keep going. I knew they had that extra effort. Come on, come on. Good job. All right, go ahead and switch your pedal stroke into the reverse movement. Arrows are now going down. I want you to switch your resistance to a 3 or a 4. Again, this is not a full recovery. We're not gonna make it feel easy. We want it to be moderate. So let's go ahead. We're moving backwards now. Hand position, try something new. If you find that a hand position makes your neck tense too much, or you're not able to stay in a proper alignment because we're all built differently, readjust and grab whatever feels right to you. It's gonna be something different to me than it is to you, to Jenny, or to Matt. So make sure that you're always checking in with how it feels. In fact, I want you to check your grip strength right now and just make sure you're not squeezing too tight, right? Loosen that grip, especially now when we're gearing up. Guess what? We're gearing up for our last sprint, and then you are done. After this, all you got is a 3-minute cool down. Deal? Yeah. All right, Matt said it. You guys ready? In 3, 2, 1, sprint. Resistance, 4 to 5. I want this to feel hard, and guess what? It's your last minute. Let's go, you guys. Let's crank this out. This is why you're here. You're here for these minutes that matter the most. It's not about how you start a workout. It is about how you finish. So how are you gonna finish it today? Let's keep going. Come on. Come on, it's for speed. He's loving it. How are you feeling? You got 40 seconds. Let's breathe. Let's earn that cool down. How good does it feel when you make it to your cool down and you know you just crushed your workout? Nothing better. Come on, team. Keep going. At home, can you maybe go up to a level 5 if you're only at resistance 4? Or maybe you wanna go a little bit stronger. It is up to you, but I need 20 of your best seconds ever right now. Keep going. Keep going. Breathing hard, pushing through. Guess what? Finish line is right there. Do you guys see it? Do you see it? It's right there, and it's 10 seconds away. Go. Let's push. Very nice. Keep going. Guess what? 3, 2, 1. Done. Nice work. High five overhead. I need 2. Give me your other hand. Very nice. All right, you guys. At home, I want you to safely just come down off your LateralX. Come on down to the floor. We're gonna cool down together. So find some space. And first, I just wanna take you through a quick set of inhale and exhale. Our heart rates are high, so let's inhale through the nose, lift up. Exhale through the mouth, release. 2 more just like that. I cannot stress the importance of making sure that you cool down with us because you never wanna just stop with that heart rate super high. You wanna really ease into that cool down, bring the heart rate down. Very nice. Hands at your sides. We're just gonna do some lateral lunges side to side. You can place the hand on top of that thigh. Good. Keep the core tight. Push your hips back. And yes, I did say keep your core tight even in the cool down. You always wanna keep your core tight. Whether you're driving your car, sitting in a chair, or stretching, core has got to be engaged. Just give me a couple more each side. In fact, let's just go right and left. 1 more each. Good. Very nice. Okay, I want you to turn to the side, and we're gonna go right into a runner's lunge. I just want you to hold it here. Keep the abs in tight. We're gonna be here for about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Really start to sink in, open up that hip flexor. Keep the abs engaged. Very nice work. You guys feeling good? Yes. Yeah. At home, I hope you are so proud of yourself. You guys crushed that workout today. Good. All right, go ahead and come up. Just flatten out that back leg, both legs as straight as you can make them, hamstring stretch. If you can't quite reach the floor, watch Jenny for a little bit of a modification. You can certainly come up higher, whatever feels good to you. This is just your time to really stretch out the body. Good. All right, let's walk our hands center. I want you to grab your elbows, and I just want you to swing side to side, nice and slow. This is a place I could hang out all day. What do you think? Yes. Just let everything release. Give me a couple more swings side to side. Good. All right, make your way to the other side. We're going to go into that nice deep runner's lunge. Weight in the heel, abs engaged still, and push that hip back. Relax your shoulders. Good. So we can go fingertips, we can go palms, whatever your range of motion is today. And again, you're always working to get deeper and deeper into these stretches. And I'm so proud of you for staying here with us right now. These stretches are so important to your recovery. Go ahead and come up now, both feet flat. Hamstring stretch, abs in tight. Push those hips back. Good. Jenny's got our option for you. Matt, how you doing back there?
Good.
Very nice. Keep going, you guys. All right, walk those hands center. Give me a couple more swings side to side. Oh, it should feel better than that first set. Very nice work. Just let everything hang down. And then I want you to slowly take your hands to the center. Now tuck your chin and round up all the way to the top. As you meet the top, I want you to round the shoulders towards the ears, reset your posture. Good, we're gonna finish with a nice deep breath in. Best deep breath of the day. Here we go, inhale up. And exhale, release the arms. And put your hands together. You guys did amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you in your next workout. Nice job.